Welcome to the Fleet Geeks Podcast. We're here to help develop fleet and transport professionals. Do you want to progress and develop your skills and knowledge? We promise to bring lively conversation and debate around interesting issues and keep you bang up to date with changes in our awesome industry. The Fleet Geeks are a community of professionals, and if you enjoyed the podcast, why not join the discussion for free in the Fleet Geek community over on Facebook?
2, 1, and I think we're ready to go. So, hello everybody and welcome to edition number 7 of Fleet Geeks Podcast. There's just the two of geeks here today. We've lost a geek. What have we done with him, Jamie? We seem to have lost a geek somewhere.
Just missing, isn't it? I don't know where he is.
Some sort of feeble excuse, like work or something along, paying customers or something along those lines. So, just Jamie and myself, Mike, today on the podcast. So we've got a brilliant show lined up for you now. We're going to chat about and why not we're filming this or filming it. We're not even filming it, are we, Jamie?
No, we're not.
We're recording it on a Monday. So what better subject to start the week with reasons to be cheerful in a transport office? I can't believe we've got this as a subject already, but reasons to be cheerful then. So Jamie, kick us off. Give me a reason that we should be cheerful being in a transport office.
So I think the number one reason is because generally there can be a lot of negativity in a transport office. Yeah. We've both had a lot of experience with transport offices. Yeah. And all you ever get is delays, problems. So I think actually if you can be cheerful in your transport office, they can make them delays, issues, problems a lot more positive. Not only that, there's a lot of negativity around the industry, isn't there, with if you do this you can be fined, etc, etc. So I think, reason to be positive is because generally there can be a lot of negativity. And turn that frown upside down. Yeah, basically. Definitely.
Yeah, that's the key to it, isn't it? And we do get a lot of negativity within the industry, and within, as Jamie said there. But that's what a great way to start. That was, turn that frown upside down. Let's be a little bit more cheerful, a little bit more positive. Yeah. That makes the day go along a lot better, doesn't it? So, reason to be cheerful, number one, then. Yeah,
because there could be a lot of negativity if not. And to be fair, we've got the other 5. I think that will prove that there is some good as well.
Yeah, there is some definitely positives. Good. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for. We're looking to brighten everybody's day up with some positives. Then it's not all doom and gloom out there, despite the climate, both in terms of politics and looming wars and all the rest of it inside a transport office. It is a hub of activity, and that leads me on to my reasons to be cheerful number 2. No 2 days are ever the same. Variety is a spice of life, aren't they? It's you never know quite, do you, when you come in the morning, Jamie, what you're going to be coming into.
I've never known plan A to succeed in a transport office. No. You're lucky to get to plan B or C before that plan succeeds. So no 2 days are ever the same. You can't tell that morning what's going to happen as you get going, can you?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes some people enjoy life planned out for them and they enjoy the routine, but in a transport office, at least if that becomes boring and a bit sort of samey, we've got that opportunity. You never know what's going to go wrong, but let's not talk about the wrong, because this is reasons to be cheerful.
Yeah, the positives.
You never actually know what could potentially go right, do you? So it's no 2 days are the same. It's a variety is the spice of life, as they say, and if that's what you're looking for in a career or in a job, you'll not be disappointed, will you, Jamie, in the transport office?
You just don't know what's around the corner, do you? Good and bad. Literally. But it definitely is a job that keeps you on your toes, keeps you busy, and there's always something new every single day. Definitely, there's something new every day.
And every day is a school day. Yeah, we learn something new every day, and I've always taken that away from life. A primary school teacher once said that to me. Try to learn something new every day, and you'll certainly get that in the transport office. So let's recap then. Number 1, let's get rid of that negativity. Let's turn that frown upside down. Number 2, we can celebrate the fact that there's no 2 days are the same. So, what do you reckon about number 3 then, Jamie? What's your
number 3? Sense of accomplishment. We've already spoke. They're busy places, and generally you muddle through and you get it all done, don't you? You get your. I always used to start with a list of tasks that I needed to do. That would treble by the end of the day, but I used to tick it all off.
But
it's a sense of accomplishment. You achieve a lot within the hours you work. The customers get their goods. Hopefully, everything's gone well. Because we're talking positively on this occasion, it has all gone well.
Yeah, there's no punctures, no breakdowns.
No, nothing like that. But even that, they're tasks, you get them sorted, don't you? And you'll come up with another plan. Perhaps there's another truck in the area that can go and do that. You know, you're juggling things all the time. There's a sense of accomplishment.
Yeah, I mean, it is metaphorically speaking and physically, it is juggling. It is a juggling act, isn't it? And it's an ever-changing feast. But that sense of accomplishment when Plan Z, in fact, I don't know who invented the alphabet or where we got the alphabet from, but 26 letters not really enough for our what we use in the transport business. I think we've exhausted Plan Z many a time, haven't we?
But once you do get it all done, you go home at the end of the day quite positive, don't you? Yeah, we got it done today. Everyone pulls together, and generally, you get through it, don't you?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's not about. For the owners of the business and for the people we're doing this for, of course, it's money is important and getting that money in to pay our wages, etc. But it's I think a lot. I don't know about you, Jamie, but I've found a lot in transport. Customer focus is something that is bandied about a lot, isn't it? With customer focus, but I genuinely feel that in the transport business we are very customer focused. We want to do the best for the customer. I think that's correct, isn't it?
Yeah, even getting to deadlines. Yeah. Everyone wants to be on time, don't they? No one wants to be late. They're doing it for the customer, definitely.
So there's a positive then. It's easy to band about that phrase, isn't it, customer focus? But I genuinely, in my experience, people in this industry are focused on that, and that's got to be a good thing for everybody, isn't it? So,
what we got for number 4?
Number four. I thought number 4 is a good opportunity, I believe, to, as an individual, as a part of a team, to hone a real life useful set of skills. So what I'm talking about there, Jamie, is things like IT skills. I mean, we have to be IT.
Massive, especially the way it's going. Yeah.
What other skills do you think we need as transport?
People management skills?
Yeah.
Massive,
isn't it?
Definitely. A big part of the job in a transport office to have people management skills.
You can read books, but, nothing really prepares you for. There's now a stranger's folk, they say, don't they?
Very true, yeah.
So you do need those good people skills, definitely. And it's you will deal with all sorts of different people. You've got customers on the phone. You've got drivers. You've got other departments. I know you've worked for a company that's sort of distributing their own products, as it were. So you've got a lot of a lot of internal communications.
It's about putting the things across properly to people, isn't it? And
exactly.
Yeah, definitely having a massive influence with using your people skills.
Hi, it's Pete from Flagship Partners. We're really proud to sponsor the Fleet Geeks podcast. Flagship Partners offer a range of consultancy and training services to ensure that our customers remain compliant and have the best possible knowledge to be able to fulfill their work. If you're interested in support with any of our safety, HR or compliance services, or you want to train to be a transport manager or need driver CPC training, give us a call today.
Getting drivers to work them extra 2 hours when they think they're going home, it's a skill on its own.
Yeah, you wanted an early night tonight.
Yeah, we've just got
Dave.
this. It's massive, massive importance around people's skills, I think.
And I think the third geek isn't with us today, but I think he would definitely endorse this. People. It's all about people, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
People respond to people, and if you deal with people in the right way, you generally get the right results, don't you? So, I think Pete would definitely echo that if he was with us today. So, we are all salespeople as well, aren't we? We're at the end of the day in the transport office, we're all salespeople.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Trying to push that forward. So, coming in then, and we can't remember what that was number 4. So, coming into number 5 then. What do you got for number 5, Jamie?
I've put this as number 5 because of my own personal experiences, not only of where I've worked, but different places I've visited. There's always a good camaraderie and teamwork within the transport office. Everyone seems to pull together. We spoke about delays, punctures, etc., juggling loads about, and everywhere I've been, there's always been a good camaraderie. Everyone wants to get the job done, and everyone pulls together in them times of need. You've worked in transport offices as well, and I assume it was the same way you've been.
Yeah, absolutely. And thinking of my own experiences in transport offices, the team does become close. Yes, of course, with any family, almost. It becomes that you can have some sort of cracks appear occasionally from time to time. But I think very much everywhere I've worked, really. We've always had each other's back, and I think that's definitely.
And I think you need to. You can be quite a stressful place to work, can't it? A transport office.
Absolutely.
Things are going wrong, which we're not talking about. But
no,
things do.
We're being positive, not negative. But
the positive of that is people do pull together and help each other out. I've been in planning offices where planners gone, you're struggling with that, I'll cover that for you. And
yes, yeah. And the only people who grimace slightly, in my experience, when we're starting to organise Christmas parties and things like that, the only people who grimace are the HR people, because they're frightened of what's going to happen on Monday morning, because they tend to be quite lively events, or social events within a transport team, because I think that's them people kind of coming together and letting off that collective sigh of relief.
I think when you're in a pressured environment such as transport, where there might be time deliveries, people just push people closer, doesn't it? Definitely, if you're helping each other out. So absolutely. I think that's definitely a good one for number 5.
Yeah, good camaraderie, good sense of that camaraderie, and you do build those friendships that maybe they wane after time, and you move on and what have you. But I definitely still remember fondly the great days in the transport office, and some of the things that we probably can't mention on air for fear of suing or being libelled. But yeah, they stay with you forever, and I don't think there's that many industries where that. That truly happens, that true sense of teamwork. I can't. I mean, I've not really worked in many other industries, but I can't believe that's evident elsewhere. So that brings us on to the most important top 6. We said we were going to say 6 reasons to be cheerful.
So Mike picked this one, but I would have probably picked it as well.
Yeah,
if I got a chance.
It kind of comes back to that sort of stress management type thing as well, and the positivity of it. After a hard week in the transport office, there's nothing better than Fat Friday, is there? Yeah, all diets out the window, all bets are off, and it's down to the wherever, local Greasy Spoon or Mackie D's or wherever it is, and indulge in Fat Friday. It was certainly a tradition that I, for many years, did my utmost to support, and probably regret it now, but Fat Friday. Any particular favourites, Jamie, with Fat Friday?
Fish and chips myself. Fish and chips. Yeah, you can't go wrong with fish and chips.
Good old traditional fish and chips on a Friday. But yeah, absolutely. So that, and that's the sort of thing, how many, there's nothing, I'm not going to get biblical here, but breaking bread with your fellow man or lady in terms of fish and chips or McDonald's.
So what was your favourite?
I must admit, we sort of used to take it in turns to go out and get because we had to travel from where we were slightly. So I was always happy to see the Golden Arches, I must admit.
Okay, I wouldn't turn any of them down.
No. Whoever was going out sort of had the privilege of doing that, and we had a cafe not a million miles away from us as well, which we used to frequent reasonably regularly. So but there we go, folks. So that's this week's little journey into a transport office, and let's stay positive, let's stay engaged. But there are lots of very, very good reasons why this industry is a superb industry. And it is a worthwhile cause that we pursue.
It's a hard working industry with lots of positives.
It is. It's a lot of positives. So let's not get bogged down by the negatives. So the next time driver rings in and with a puncture on the M6 or has dropped his keys down the drain, or
I've done that.
Oh yeah. Then just think about the positives and stay focused. And thank you very much for joining us, Jamie. Over to you.
Thank you very much for listening, everybody. Please tune into our other podcasts.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please share with your friends and colleagues too. Join us for free on Facebook with the Fleet Geeks community for transport and fleet managers. Fleet Geeks offers ongoing professional development, networking and mentoring too. So get in touch with me, Pete Rushmer, on any social media platform to find out more.